President Trump is starting the week in Scotland with a key meeting as a big trade deadline looms.
That deadline coming in just a few days at the end of the week. In the meantime, economic numbers may show the impact of the president's trade policies. Here's Karen Kafer with the latest from the White House.
President Donald Trump still in Scotland on Monday, where he hosted the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer at his golf resort. The two leaders talking about the hunger situation in Gaza and also their recent trade deal. Trump came into Monday's meeting on the heels of announcing a framework deal with the European Union that places a 15% tariff on most goods coming from the 27-member EU and lowers the risk of a transatlantic trade war between two entities that exchanged nearly $2 trillion worth of goods and services last year. Trump on Monday also touted the framework the U.S. and U.K. came to last month.
You got it done, so I want to congratulate you on that, and it's a great deal for both. It brings unity. We didn't need unity, but it brings us even closer together, I think. It's good for both parties.
Meanwhile, key members of Trump's trade team in Sweden Monday for a new round of talks aimed at extending the current trade truce between the U.S. and China that has temporarily dialed back triple-digit tariffs until August 12th. The White House faces another self-imposed deadline on Friday, August 1st, for settling tariff rates for more than 200 U.S. trade partners. The deadline will cap a blockbuster week that will also see an interest rate decision from the Federal Reserve on Wednesday and the second quarter GDP report, the look at U.S. economic growth during April, May, and June, and the July jobs report on Friday morning. Also on the agenda for Trump and Starmer on Monday, the increasingly dire humanitarian situation in Gaza. Trump pushed back on comments by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that there is no starvation there and said the U.S. will set up food centers. At the White House, I'm Karen Kafer.